They called him slow, lazy, and stupid. At 4, he could barely speak. At 16, he failed his entrance exam. And yet, this man went on to change how the entire universe is understood. His name, Albert Einstein. And this is the story of how a rejected boy with a dream became the greatest mind in history. Albert Einstein was not born a genius. In fact, his childhood was filled with struggles. He didn't speak full sentences until he was nearly 4 years old. And when he finally did, his teachers said he'd never succeed. He would sit quietly, lost in thought, daydreaming, questioning, imagining. They thought he was odd. But Albert wasn't slow. He was simply thinking differently. He loved asking why. Why does light move the way it does? Why do things fall? Why do the planets move? His mind never stopped, but school didn't reward questions. It revered obedience. Einstein didn't fit that mold. At 16, he failed the entrance exam to a university. He passed the math section but failed in language, history, and more. Rejected. But did he give up? No. He studied harder, come back, and passed the next year. Finally, he got a job, not as a professor, but as a clerk in a patent office. There, in between reviewing other people's inventions, he wrote his own theory of the universe. At night, he worked on what would become one of the most revolutionary papers in science, theory of relativity. In 1905, he published 4 groundbreaking papers in 1 year, something scientists call the miracle year. He was just 26. He introduced ideas challenge Isaac Newton's centuries-old laws. People thought he was crazy, but Einstein didn't care about being accepted. He cared about truth. Eventually, the work took notice. He became a professor, won the Nobel Prize, and his name became synonymous with genius. But Einstein didn't chase fame. He chased understanding. He said, I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. He kept asking questions even when he was mocked. He kept imagining even when others said he was wrong. He kept believing even when no one else did. Albert Einstein's story proves that you don't need to be smartest, the fastest, or the best. You just need to never stop questioning, believing in your unique path. He turned rejection into recognition and failure into fall. If you have ever felt left out, different, or doubted, good. That means you might just another Einstein in the making. If this story inspired you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs hope today. And tell me in the comments, what's one thing you have been afraid to pursue but won't give up on anymore? Because your future might just be one idea away from changing the world.